So recently, guys, images of the leaked classic players coming to DLS 2025 have surfaced on the internet. Now obviously Bergkamp, Petit, Batistuta and Suker are the players that we already know of because they have already appeared in game. But yesterday I saw that a guy on Reddit found the images of the remaining 10 classic players within the source code of the game. So basically the classic players found in this source code are 99.999% likely to feature in future updates of Dream League Soccer. So without further ado, these are my guesstimates for the classic players coming to Dream League Soccer 2025. Starting off with a big one, we got Lothar Matthäus. At an 86 overall, I had to give him these crazy stats. I predicted him to have a rating of 86, which is the same as Rodri and Haaland, which is crazy high, but still, in his prime, this man was one of the greatest midfielders of all time. And it's actually very cool to see First Touch Games get the licensing for it. Next up, we got Paul Gascoigne, the Geordie madman himself. This man's best performances came at the 1990 World Cup and in Euro 96, helping England to the semi-finals on both occasions. Very well-rounded attacking midfielder. There was no info available online if he was good with his weaker foot or not, so if he were to be a bow-footed player, that could be very interesting because it could make his card very usable if he is. Next up is
100 million euros on a player. For 100 million, you are buying the finished article, someone that is completely going to dominate the big games and win you the big games. I don't see that in him. His basic understanding of the position, he hasn't got.
Before becoming a pundit and having a bias against Paul Pogba, Graham Souness was actually a world-class football player, renowned for his excellent passing range, vision, overall athleticism and ruthless interceptions and tackling. Souness became regarded as one of Liverpool's greatest players of the 20th century, the fourth highest goal scorer in Premier League history. Cole spent 6 years at Manchester United between 1995 and 2001, winning 8 major trophies and winning a Champions League final along the way. Tony Adams was a crucial pillar in Arsene Wenger's invincible team back in the early 2000s, and this guy basically was a better version of John Stones. Next up is a big one, Gianfranco Zola, the Italian mastermind himself. Apart from minor disadvantages found in his height and strength rating, this guy basically should be the perfect attacker. He's got a 4-star weak foot rating on his FIFA icon card, which should be enough to be considered as bow-footed on Dream League Soccer. Next up is Walter Zenga, 188cm goalkeeper. The trash! Walter Zenga was essentially Buffon before Buffon was a thing. The guy was Inter Milan's first choice goalkeeper for 2 decades straight and played every game for Italy as they finished third at the 1990 World Cup, during which he went on a streak keeping 5 clean sheets in a row, which is still a record standing to this day. Next up is Gaizka Mendieta. Never heard of him and neither have you. I was an attacking midfielder who during the mid-90s starred for the likes of Valencia and Barcelona. Mendieta got 40 caps for the Spanish national team, scoring at Euro 2000 and the 2002 World Cup in South Korea. This guy was essentially the Wish.com version of Santi Cazorla. And look at those stats, they're fucking awful. A probable silver lining to the card is that his PES card does have a high weak foot accuracy, which means he'll probably become a bow-footed player on Dream League Soccer 2025. Then we got Hernan Crespo. The Argentinian is often regarded as one of the best strikers of his generation due to his prolific technique and goal-scoring ability on the pitch. What a beast! And last but not least, we've got Giorgio Chiellini making his return to Dream League Soccer 2025 in style. It was kind of hard for me to rate him compared to the other classic players, but 84 seems fair in my opinion. I mean, the guy did win a crap load of trophies with Juventus and the Italian national team, but I just find it hella confusing how they randomly put Chiellini here. I mean, do people that already have Chiellini saved in their club still get to keep their original Chiellini or not? Yeah, that's about it. See ya.